Last time on Dragon Ball NXT. Following the signals from their newly acquired Dragon radars, Team Next arrives at Dynaland, an amusement park owned by Capsule Corp to showcase the wonders of capsule technology, as well as their stunning variety of intellectual properties. Nymph was all too eager to hunt down where the Dragon Ball might be hiding, but Flambe insisted on taking a more indirect tactic, enjoying their time at the park while searching for the mystic relic on the side. Eventually, they found that the Dragon Ball was up for grabs as a prize, leading our heroes to test themselves in a variety of challenges. Axel matched wits with a shell game savant, using his enhanced android senses to keep track of the magician's blinding speed. Flambe took on the harrowing arcade cabinet Dragon Quest III, using her wits and skill to find the 7 dragon coins. Nymph didn't find much success when testing her might at the punching machine, but teamed up with Flambe to excel at skee-ball, while Fava aced the shooting gallery with flying colors. After a long day of fun, frustration, catching up with the Namekian Forte, and evading the ever-present gaze of the park security guard, Brick, the team fly home with a new Dragon Ball to show for their efforts. But as a mysterious figure looks on, the same as from their excursion into the Black Bow Mines, the question remains: how long until their ownership of the relic is challenged? Who is this mysterious scion of King Piccolo? And when will the next Dragon Ball reveal itself? Find out the answer to these questions and many more on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dragon Ball NXT. And to take it away, I'm going to throw it up to our Kai in the sky.
Hello, everybody. I am from Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro. Now I'm going to be the wonderful SK for today's game. I'm so excited. I've seen some people in chat go, can't believe we're already on episode 14. I can't believe we're on episode 14. It's crazy how far we've come.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Anyways, but yes, I'm from Zero to Shiro, but you can call me Kaio Shiro. You can find me in all sorts of things here at Treasured Tales, but you know, this ain't really about me. This is a story of 4 wayward air quotation friends in the world of Dragon Ball. So why don't we start with, you know where the air quotations come from. Anyways.
Wow, rude, first of all.
But let's go ahead and get started going down the line, Nymph.
Hello, I am Hey Feifei. I am a big goober furret on the internet. I like to make silly videos of TTRPGs, and I like to help out here and do whatever I can. My goal in life is to remind you that you're important, that you matter, you make a difference in this world, and you should keep going because I believe in you. But today, I'll be playing Nymph, the egotistical, bitchy, full of herself girl that wants to tear this whole team apart. I mean, what? Anyway, let's pass the ball over to Flambe.
Hi, I'm Nell Celestine, the face and leader of the Treasure Tales team here over on Treasure Tales. And if you're watching on Twitch, this is Nell_Celestine. As always, I play Flambe here. I also play Amy, aka Allium Trador, over on Dimension Chasers. I do a lot of TTRPG content and a lot of retro gaming content, but Flambe is just always hungry. Always hungry. Nymph, can we go get more food?
You know what? I'd like that.
Alright, well, while we get food, Fava, you're up.
Hi, I'm Minty Rose. I'm the gremlin of the graphics cave here on Treasure Tales. Here I'm playing Fava the Saiyan. Over on Dimension Chasers, I'm playing Thomas/Angel. And how about you take it away, Axel?
Hello everybody, I am Blaze409. I'm going to be playing Axel tonight, aka Model G, the android swordsman. You can also find me over at Dimension Chasers, where I play as, well, I don't play as, I am the dungeon master over there, and that's really all I do right now besides NXT.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get started with today's episode. You all have just left Dinoland. Along in tow, you have Aerie flying with you guys on her Nimbus. Forte is actually flying back, having accepted your guys' offer to join Team Next. You guys are currently just kind of flying back, and you have 5 of the 7 Dragon Balls.
I still say I could probably use this to make some good soup.
I don't know how it would make any difference, but...
Temperature control.
I'm not sure if I would trust a Dragon Ball of power to soup.
Let
Orf.
me try then at least.
The disinterested
as-
Borf.
As you say that, you hear Forte as he kind of like looks at you. He's like, I'm sorry. You want to use the Dragon Balls as cookware?
I want to use it like, as a soup stone.
The answer is no. What is wrong with you?
Already disrespecting your team leaders, not a good look.
He looks and he's just like, look, when I go around waving around a ancient Tuffle artifact and using it as a water skipping stone, then you can be mad. But don't use my heritage as a cookware.
I like this one. They're feisty.
Fine.
I think he's got some fight in him.
I need to find something else I can use then the same size and weight.
I hope you fight as good as you talk.
Oh, that reminds me. We should make sure everyone's going to be okay. We should probably maybe run some tests and training, so we can figure out where everyone's at and to help get people up to speed.
I would enjoy kicking the weaklings to the curb before they start in our group.
No. We got to train people up. Capsule Corp wasn't built in a day.
Tests? I thought I was already on the team.
Oh yeah, you're totally there. I just want to make sure we can get you up to a good level.
Like training.
Exactly.
You
Based
say
on your
that
previous
as he
fight.
flies next to you, Fava, and goes, training, you say? Well, I'm pretty good at training. I enjoy training a lot, actually. Onwards to training! And he just takes off.
I should probably all go get him, yeah. I'm just gonna start speeding up.
I'm gonna look at my watch. Are we going in the right direction?
You are currently. He is not.
All right, Ari. If she can go faster.
Oh, you're finally using it. I'm proud of you.
It just starts. Ari just flies off, right? To go catch up with him.
Like herding sheep.
All right. Fava, we'll meet you back at base. Make sure you bring green bean.
Green bean? What?
The Namekian. He's green. Green bean.
Is there anything y'all want to do? Like, do you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, or do you guys just want to fly on back to Vegeta City, back to the base?
Was there anyone else we were recruiting? I don't think he was the only one.
I don't recall if I recruited anybody else, except for, I think Axel was going to recruit 2 people.
Well, that's correct. I was going to try and recruit Tand and Rika.
Did you want to swing ahead and grab them?
Well, we can go ahead and see if they're there right now.
All right. Nymph and I will drop off the Dragon Ball and we'll all meet up in the center of the base.
All right.
All right. We go off. Meow.
Meow.
All right. Look, I guess you guys kind of all split up a little bit.
Yum. Or in Nymph and Flabe's case, nom.
I love that. You were like, no, I'm going with those 3.
Wait, am I supposed to go with them?
You're getting Rika and Tend.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know I was going by myself. Okay.
As it should be. I'm
Well,
kidding.
we said that we would meet up in the center of the base afterwards. Then Nymph and Flabe
Alright.
were going to drop the Dragon Ball off first. And Fava's gone to rescue our wayward beam.
Wait, shouldn't we not leave this unguarded?
Well, that's why we're going back to the base. You said I can't eat it, so...
I'm just going to point this out. Currently, on all of your persons is 1 Dragon Ball at minimum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who has the 3-star, but in one little area, you have all 5.
Flambe has one of the 3-star.
Yeah, I know Flambe is the one who redeemed it.
So, Flambe, you have the 3-star and another one. I'll let you guys decide which ones you have, except for the fact that I know that Axel is the 6-star ball.
I think I had the 5 as well.
I have the
Remember-
2.
I remember making a comment about that.
So you have the 3 and the 5.
Then Nymph must have the 1.
Well, it's because I'm the best.
Alrighty.
That's why I picked that one specifically. I don't know if it caught on.
The first person we're going to start with is going to be Axel.
Okie dokie.
As everyone kind of splits off going in slightly different directions, right? Fava and Ari going to chase after Forte. As Nymph and Flambe split off, they head towards Vegeta City. You continue your flight, heading for North City. Mind you, it's not a quick flight. World big. It does take you about a half hour to get from Vegeta to North. As you get there, you return to the Crane School. There are not a lot of people there at this point. and it looks pretty empty. I'm gonna need you to make me we'll call it an observance check.
Can I use my mechanical
anything-
eyes?
There you go. You can use your mechanical eye, yes.
Okay. It's a total of 18.
Okay. Yeah, no. You notice that they seem to be. You can see the girls. They're on the other side of the compound. It looks like they're getting ready to leave. As you fly over and land near them, as you do, Ten kind of makes she makes a shocked expression that she wasn't expecting you back. Rika doesn't seem phased at all as she turns to look at you and goes, "Oh, Axel, you're back. I didn't expect to see you so soon."
Well, I figured it'd be best for me to go ahead and report back with what I was told by Sprouse as soon as possible.
You say that, and you just see Rika grab the back of 10 so she doesn't fall over as 10 kind of like puts her fingers together and looks at you questioningly. If you can't tell, she's basically asking you, what did they say?
Well, we have been given permission to invite people we think are capable to join our team at the Saya Force. Team Next is the name.
Rika kind of looks, puts her hand to her chin. Sounds so derivative. Can we get a cooler name? We'll workshop it. Don't worry about it.
Unfortunately, none of us were there for naming the team. It just kind of happened.
That means there's room to grow, Axel. She punches your arm again.
A dent is just forming in his arm right now. So should I take that as you're both interested, or?
You see 10 has like a shocked face. She like puts her hands to her mouth. You can hear her as she takes an inner gasp. Rika goes, "I thought the whole point was that we'd both get in." As then, 10 signs to Rika and she goes, "What do you mean you thought only I would get in? I'm not the one he fought."
Well, I will say,
at this point, it looks like they're not paying attention and are in their own world in a conversation as Rika's just like, "You think too little of yourself. Hell, I'm pretty sure given another minute or two, you totally would have kicked his ass." What? No.
I will say there is one small thing we have to do first.
Is it paperwork? I don't like paperwork.
Well, there is some paperwork, but that's not the important part. The important part is that we aren't quite sure what we're going to do yet, but we did feel like it was important for us to make sure that anyone who joins our team is strong enough. I don't think any of y'all will have any problem with it, but it's just a forewarning.
Is it a test of strength? Do I have to kick your ass? Wait, if I kick your ass, does that make me the leader of Team Next?
No, our leader is decided by rock, paper, scissors most of the time.
Rika looks at
Axel
you as you
just
say
completely
that. 10 looks at you, like they both kind of like slowly turn and look at each other. Rika turns and looks back at you and goes, "What are you, 4?
Yes, actually, that is approximately how old I am.
There's also 4 of us.
In anime comic fashion, they both fall over. Just
I'm sorry, that's great. That was great. I was trying so hard not to laugh. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
They get up. She's just like, "You're kidding. You are not 4.
I believe we've had this conversation before. I was built about 4 years ago.
Rika kind of like looks you up and down and goes, "There ain't no way they built a man with abs like that, and yet he's 4 years old. It's ridiculous."
Well, I mean, I kind of was just built like this.
It's one of those things that you don't talk about and you shut up if you heard it. You see 10 joking.
All right, I will take your word for that. So, are you both interested in joining the Saya Force?
10 is like shaking her head up and down, almost vibrating. Rika's calm. She, leans back. She goes, "I mean, if you think I'd be an asset, it's not like I want to be." Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, all right. Well, I can go ahead and take you to our base so we can get everything started now if you'd like.
Both of them kind of like sling the bags that they have over their shoulders. You do notice they're not wearing their like armor or their gis. They're wearing more casual clothes right now.
I assume they're like done with the day, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Okay, I mean, I barely got a sweat in today, so I could use a real workout." And like I said, 10 is just still vibrating with excitement.
Well, all right. I assume you both are able to fly?
They both nod. They're ready to go. With that, do you take off?
Yeah, take off. Heading towards towards the base.
With that, you guys start heading over towards. You know what? We're just gonna move you guys back here. That'll be when you guys make it to Vegeta. Flambe and Nymph. As you guys reach Vegeta City, right, you watch as Axel takes off towards north. What are you guys doing?
Thank God they're gone. Thank Kami, they're gone.
We should go and see if Sprouse has finished the single cases, because that way we can put them in individuals.
So you guys go back to the tower?
Yeah, I think so. That'll probably be the best.
As you guys
Do we
land,
have to talk to Sprouse?
as you guys land, right, you feel a dark aura, Nymph. This is a key and an energy that you know well. As coming up from behind you, you hear the whirring of some kind of vehicle.
Oh no.
As you turn around, you see Carol.
Oh, I'm gonna sigh and look down.
With that, she goes, "Oh, good, just the lady I was looking for. It's so good to see you again, Nymph."
Hello there, Dr. Caro.
It's okay. You don't have to add the doctor. You can just call me Carol. All my friends do. I only make very specific people call me doctor. You know, like that harlot stalking. In the background, you hear, "I heard that you." Anyways, I had to come because I had some business. Unfortunately, I had to deal with her. But I was looking for you. They told me you were out, but now that you're back, I'm so glad to see you.
It's so great to see you too.
Look, I just felt mighty terrible about the fact that I wasn't able to get you, the thing that you asked for. So I made sure to go all the way back home. Once I was there, I put it in my Carol cart and made sure that I could bring it to you.
Oh, so it's finished?
Well, of course. I just felt so terrible. I worked all night the night before, after we talked. I didn't want you to feel like I wasn't being thoughtful or considerate of your feelings. She opens up the cart and she hands you what looks like a very much slimmed down version of the collar she gave you. Now, I made sure to make it more compact for you, but I did increase its output. I figured that a variable ability for you, since you said you wanted it for training, right? It could be useful.
Yes, this is exactly what I needed.
Oh, wait. You can make training stuff? She's gonna lean on Nymph's shoulder.
Oh, well, this was technology, so it was pretty simple to understand. I mean, if you need something, you can let me know, and if I can, I'll help you, but...
Can you make a gravity chamber for me?
Unfortunately, I don't have access to that technology. It's proprietary and stupid technology! Done by Capsule Corp?
I'm sorry to hear that. I guess that means that you can't make a better one than Miss Stocking. I'll just have to ask her.
Okay. You want half-assed equipment?
Look, it's better than no equipment. I would prefer to trust my training to the equipment made by the lovely parent of one of my best friends and someone who I work with on a regular basis.
Oh, it looks like you're catching on.
See, the thing is, girl, look who you're talking to. I know what you're trying to do. Problem is, you don't need the gravity training. That's something everyone does.
Oh, what kind of training can you help me with to make me go faster?
Oh, if speed's what you want, darling, that would be simple. I can make you something. Unfortunately, I don't have the things here. I'd have to go back to my lab in East City.
Nymph is going to put on the collar and set it to max, but only make it for like a second, and then just turn it on and fall to her knees.
You don't fall to your knees. You completely almost solidify, right? And just like a statue, just fall over. Just you hear the sound of when you roll metal.
Yeah. As it wears off quickly because it's set to the lowest time, Nymph will get up and she's like, "This is perfect."
Oh dear. Are you okay there, Nymph?
This is great. Think about all the finally. She's just in her own world, walking away from the situation.
I'm sure she appreciates it. She's probably going to go train with it a bit. But yeah, if you can... I recently got one of those Saiyan treadmills, but I imagine that's only going to help me so much.
I want to be perfectly honest, from my understanding, while it may assist you some, any form of training when it comes to speed will only do you so much, both in gravity and on Earth.
So you're saying I need to go elsewhere eventually?
Maybe. But for the time being, I can make something that might be able to help progress you.
I would appreciate that.
look, I already have some things I gotta do. Unfortunately, I can't stick around to see Axel, but I am heading over to my lab in East City, okay?
All right. Do you want me to pass on any messages?
No, I've already been too much of a doting creator on him. He needs to spread his wings, you know what I'm saying?
All right. I'll make sure to let him know.
Also, I'd already reinforced his body. I already know he's not coming back with any damages, right?
No damages this time. I led a successful mission.
Good! She takes your hand and holds it, right? She's just like, I'm very glad to hear that. Now, you make sure that my Axel's taken care of and keep being such a sweet friend to him, okay?
I'll do my best.
Alrighty. Well, I've got to get going. I got some business in East City. So, now I'm heading out.
All right. Stay safe.
With that, Caro does leave.
Is this true bliss? I never have to speak to that woman again?
You might have to at some point, but at the moment, no. You got your item from her, and she's gonna help me make a speedy thing, so I can get faster, and then I can help train you with that. But we do need to talk to Spress now about seeing if that container's done.
Oh,
With that-
right.
We're going to move over to Fava and Forte and Aerie.
Hi.
We can't forget that Aerie's there.
Orf. So did we catch up?
He's fast. He is pretty far ahead of you. Aerie is behind but can't seem to catch up. However, are you going at full speed?
Yeah.
Going at full speed, you would be able to catch up with him relatively quickly, as you guys are nearing East City at this point.
Oh,
And
buddy.
As you catch up, Forte looks at you and goes, hey there, Fava. Good for you to finally, catch up. I didn't expect you to be so slow.
I mean, I'm not the fastest, but I'm not sure how much that would matter when we're not going the right way.
He dead stops. As he stops, you just fly past. He just gets left in the dust. Doesn't take you too long as you get back. He's like, oh, what do you mean I'm going the wrong way? I thought you guys were... Where are we?
We're near East City.
East City? And I was heading towards West City. I got all sorts of turnaround.
Yeah, well, we can just turn around here.
Oh no, it's another flambe.
God bless.
You see as he kind of puts his hands to his chin and goes, I never spent a lot of time flying around. I mostly wanted to get my boots on the ground. Learn the place the old natural way.
Surveying the land and just wandering.
Basically. I mean, ever since my father... Well, anyways.
Hey, you ain't
Look,
gotta talk about it if you don't wanna.
Let's just say that the New Namekian Isles ain't as peaceful as you'd hope they'd be. I mean,
is there...
Maury tries his best, but there's a lot of friction there right now.
Was that a reason you left, or...?
Kinda. I don't really fit in with the Namekian people, to be perfectly honest.
Well, we have a ragtag team already here, so I'm sure you'll fit right in where we are.
I hope so. Anyways.
Flambe really likes testing speed, so...
Yeah, she's pretty fast. Honestly. And don't ever tell her I said this.
Mm-hmm.
She's probably faster than I am.
Oh, I guess we'll just have to see. Well, with training, you might still end up faster.
I'm not really looking to become the fastest in the universe.
Oh, that's fair, too.
I'm really just here for a challenge. And I figured that this team might be able to, put me on the path towards it.
Well, things have been challenging, indeed.
Fava, I like you. You're pretty cool.
I think it'd be alright, too.
Don't let what the others say get you down.
It's only happened a lot, but I've gotten better with it. Just scratching the back of his head like...
With that, Forte is like, all right, well, lead the way. Obviously, I can't be trusted with directions.
That's fine. Flambe is much of the same. Alright, Ari, let us head back. Onward.
I would like to point out, chat, that Flambe is only directionally challenged because she hasn't been around for a while. I don't know what Forte's excuse is.
He's just stupid.
Corner.
Anyways.
I thought just because he wasn't from here.
After a while, you all show back up.
Look at this ragtag team. I'm frightened of the dog the most. I don't know what kind of power she got.
I'm also frightened of the dog. She terrifies me. Look at those eyes. Those cute eyes.
Unassuming.
Tell us of their true terror. The Borf. Anyways, but you guys all make it back. Takes a while. Nymph, Flambe, you guys tried to get to talk to Sprouse, but he didn't seem to be in at the current moment, and no one knows where he went.
Not surprising.
Does he have a secretary?
Yeah, it's the same one that ran in earlier, when he got punched out of the building.
Does she know the individual boxes are done yet?
He does not.
Damn. Okay.
He doesn't even know what you're talking about.
All right, never mind then. I guess there's only one thing for me to do with these in the time being.
Actually, what did you say exactly to this person?
Sprouse said that they were making some special boxes for us for storage.
You say that, and they look at you and go,
Unfortunately, I haven't heard of any specialized boxes, so...
Okay, well, thank you.
I'll make sure to let him know that you were looking for him.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and please make sure that they don't blow any more holes in the building.
No promises. Well, Nymph, I don't know what we're going to do to hide these at the moment. I guess I do have the larger case. I guess we could throw all of them in here for the moment. Do you want me to take the 1-star ball from you for now?
No, I'll take it.
All right. I will put the 3 and the 5-star in the box, and then
which box?
we have the one box that holds all of them. Remember, has the 7 spots in it.
Did we get that?
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
Those-
We were given it with the balls.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
one that Sprouse had. Yep.
Okay.
I'm still gonna hold on to mine.
After I put them in there, I'm going to eat the box to hold on to it. It's just going to sit inside me.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then.
You feel weird.
Yeah, it'll pass.
That's always a scuttle indigestion.
You guys all make it back to the courtyard. With that, as the 4 of you kind of gather back up, you see, 10, Rika, and Forte over there in the corner. Aerie is sitting with them as if Aerie has joined their 4-man squad.
As is her right.
Little did you guys know, Aerie was also a recruitable NPC.
It's an immortal dog.
You have recruit.
Oh, so this is them.
Okay, so if this... Wait, we just completed this mission. I'm no longer team lead. All right, everybody, huddle up.
Huddle up.
All right.
I'm getting my
This
D4.
again?
I
Get my
do
D4.
believe that picking a permanent team leader might be a slightly better idea.
For once, I agree with the abomination.
Okay, then how do we pick the team leader?
Good question. We all sit
I am
there
unsure.
stupefied.
All right, next time, we all have to think on that. But for now...
Oh, God damn it.
For now.
All right. No, not the D4, just the D20. Take the highest one wins.
Oh,
I
Doing
like
the D4
13.
was super confusing.
Okay, 13 for Nymph.
right. 14 for
Ax.
Fava.
Okay, Axel is...
A 5.
I have to beat a 14, or it's going to be Fava's team.
Honestly, it would be better. We're finally taking order. Nope.
19! All right.
All right, so you guys rock, paper, scissors, and once again, Flambe wins.
Looks like I'm team lead again.
This is so dumb.
I would say that the rock, paper, scissors is broken, but that wouldn't even be a dumb enough thing for Fava to say.
All right. While we think on the way to properly assess a team leader, we also need to properly assess our new team.
Hey, Ari, are you in on this?
Can I sense each of their key and see which one is like the most interesting to me?
Yeah, roll me key sense.
What does that mean?
Just trust me.
What does
You
that
understand.
mean? It's such a vague question.
Obviously,
to
it's
find the
not
strongest one.
vague enough.
Oh my God.
18 plus 3 is 21.
The strongest out of the group in key is Forte.
Oh, they're the strongest? I'm
Oh,
gonna
you said-
point to...
You
I
can,
know.
You can say that. What I will say is Forte's key is equivalent to Fava's. Maybe slightly weaker, but he's pretty strong. 10 and Rika have about equal levels of key, and this isn't to say that they're weak. In fact, for a human, Rika is incredibly powerful.
Real
Interesting.
quick,
Go
does,
ahead.
What's that?
does Fava know that Aries is an immortal dog?
No, you've never heard the story.
Okay.
However, Ares' key is never grown. The Aerie has the key of a normal dog.
I would imagine so.
They all feel kind of boring, honestly.
Look, we all have to start somewhere. And I know that 2 of them were in the tournament.
3 of them were.
So
2 of them were also eliminated from the tournament.
Well, but
Yeah,
weren't you also eliminated from the tournament?
They were
As you
also
say that-
eliminated.
10 kind of like looks down with that. Rika's like, hey, if you got something to say it to our face.
I just did.
Nymph, you were also eliminated, as was I.
I don't want to hear it. I had to fight against that abomination of a...
If anything, it
Rika,
was Axel
hearing
and
that
I.
and seeing you like looking at Axel and pointing, Rika's like, hey, don't talk to him like that.
Ooh, feisty. But you have no right to talk back to me.
Okay. Well, how about I get the right? Why don't you and me fight? If I win, I'll talk however the hell I want. If you win, I'll shut up. Hell, I'll even be your gopher.
Papa puts his
I
hands
think
up and
they
just takes a
passed.
few steps back.
Looks like they passed to me. Don't let that attitude die. We need more of it.
With that, you see like 10 like putting her hands on Rika's fist and slowly putting them down. Because Rika's just like, I want to punch her so bad. 10's like bowing.
Well, I suppose if strength is the main thing that we're looking for, why don't we just have myself and Fava fight against the people who want to join, and if they do well enough, they can join our team.
Well, I was just gonna have them go through the gravity chamber.
Brass isn't here. We don't have access.
Right.
That being said,
With that, as you say that, you hear Forte like he kind of raises his hand.
What's up?
You need a key to get in, right?
Yeah.
But it's an electrical lock.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to sprouse if we break
Where
into the
is it?
chamber.
Flambe looks at the rest of the team and goes, "Pardon me for a minute. It's over this way."
Is it that easy? Can I just bribe her like that for anything?
It would appear so.
You take him to the gravity chamber. As he gets to it, he makes it look like he's cracking his knuckles, but he's a Namekian. He doesn't have bones. He's just slug man.
So what's cracking?
Well, he's not cracking. I said he looks like he is. You know, he does the motion, but nothing happens. And he's just like, all right. So all you got to do is this sweet little thing called, and he hits it with his elbow. And as he does that, from underneath, he like points his finger, shoots it with a little bit of key, but it's like electric. And as you see it like hit the thing, let's see if this works.
Uh-oh.
Please work. 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 Please work.
Oh, Sprout's gonna be so mad.
He does that, right? You know, hits it with his elbow, a little bit of spark. You see the thing is it like fritzes out for a second, then turns green as the door opens. It's all in the wrist.
I just want to say one thing out of character real quick. I've said this before. Most secure building in the world.
Most.
To point this out, though, just so you know, Blaze, we're talking about the gravity chamber. Maybe I wasn't done. Maybe guns dropped down, but still didn't finish. No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
It's the thing is, we could all throw Flambe under the bus because she's technically our leader right now.
He looks at you and he goes, voila, the door is opened.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody, come on down.
Fava's just gonna look to Axel and Nymph like, you know, I think he may actually be good for breaking into places.
I will let you
don't
know his +5 pro is thievery.
Makes sense.
Obviously.
I don't want to overshoot everybody, so I'm going to set it to ×2 gravity.
For reference, what was it when we trained?
×10.
Okay.
Nymph is gonna sit on the console, like, you know, the legs crossed supervillain sit.
Mm-hmm.
just to watch.
All right,
Okay.
so your objective here is to make 5 laps in under 5 minutes. Each time you make a successful lap, I will turn up the gravity ×1. But right now, we're going to start here, and she's going to start it at ×2.
With that, you once again see, you see Forte raise his hand.
Yes?
I'm confused. So, if I successfully make a lap, you're gonna make it harder on those behind me by turning up the gravity.
You're a team. Work together.
Don't worry, I'm also joining in on this.
I think I like this side of you, Flambe.
All right. Starting the timer now. And then she hits the on button at ×2.
All right, do we all make strength saves on that?
I'm not running.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm making a roll for them for each individual lap. However, since you said this is teamwork, and yes, Aries in the chamber too, Aries seems completely unaffected.
Fourth.
They're gonna make a group check.
Ooh.
Yep, like I said, 5 laps in 5 minutes, and each time they make 1 successful lap, I want to turn it up by 1 difficulty.
Do I add to that since I'm with them?
Any pro or con you think is applicable?
Let's see here. Good on his feet for +3.
Okay, sure. +3.
I would
Cool.
also like to throw in, because of the fact that I'm telling them to use teamwork and all this, I have words of encouragement, so I can add my wisdom bonus to their skill checks, so they have a +1.
Can I also use my negative con quick to judge to just really be hard on them this whole time?
You're not nicing from their roll, but you can be as hard as you want on them.
No, I mean I need to know how
No,
impressed I am is what I'm saying. I need to roll
You can
that.
just be a dick. You don't have to roll dice to be a dick. You can just be a dick.
I know, but I also want to like roll to see my impression of their laps,
Oh my
basically.
All right, so you see as, they go, right? Aries seems to kind of take this lead, followed by, kind of works in this way. You've got what seems to be the stronger of them, right? It's almost in the back, pushing forward as the speed they do their best to lead and create this like wind siphon. With that, they do end up making a full lap in record time.
All right, once they hit that marker, I bring it up to ×3.
It's time. I think it's time to turn up the heat for them. Don't you agree? I'm gonna place key mines around.
Oh, good God.
Well, I mean, hey! We're just doing the wave, I guess.
Nymph only put 2 for the moment.
Fine.
Yeah.
They have vacuum, by the way.
You do that.
Like-
With this, you can kind of place them wherever you'd like. They go around this room, almost completely unaffected by the change as they've started to acclimate to the area, and they make their second full lap.
I feel like Fava has seen Nymph do those mines enough to be able to tell them the range of them so they can avoid them.
×4 gravity. Nymph, triple your mines, please.
All right, hold on. I just want to show this to you real quick.
Hell yeah.
Yo!
They nat 20 the roll.
We exceed
especially with the
expectations.
bonuses, right? They're throughout all odds. No matter how hard you made this chamber, you kept increasing the gravity, you kept placing more and more mines. They worked as a team and were able to make it through quite effortlessly. Something I'm going to give you all for doing this is the 4 of you gain 2 training points for having trained or taught this new group.
Yay.
Sweet. That's 3 training points for me then. Oh, not bad, not bad. And she's gonna turn the gravity back to 0, or like back to normal. Good teamwork. So, Nymph, what do you think?
Let's find out. I'm gonna use my quick to judge.
Okay.
That's an 8. Seen better.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I was going to say they did more laps than we did in our first try.
True, but we also started ×10.
True.
With
So-
that, you see Forte's like kind of like on the like one knee on the ground. So we passed with flying colors. Rika's like, you could see, Fava's okay. 10 looks a little winded. Rika seems to be standing her ground pretty well. You seem to notice that Forte, while fast, doesn't have a lot of stamina.
Same.
Not too bad, not too bad. Let's
Question that I have is, what are you guys doing now?
Do we have just some free time, or?
You can continue this, or you can end this, and then free time will begin.
look. We just finished some major training. What's the best thing to do after training, everyone?
Drink water.
Eat water.
Water and
You once again, Forte. Hydrate or dihydrate.
That can't only drink water.
Nymph, you're with me in the kitchen. Let's go.
Oh, not again. Can we follow a recipe this time?
Fine, you can pick one from the book.
With that, we're going to end this segment as you guys go cook and eat some food. So you guys get the benefits of a long rest here.
Yay.
Let me move everything so I can take the map off for now.
Hey folks, Editor Nova here. Just wanted to use this quick ad break to remind y'all to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the show so far. And if you do, I'm sure you'll love all the other shows we've got on the channel. Thank you all for your patience, and now, back to the episode.
You guys finished your training up, you all had dinner, and were able to get a nice long rest, as well as some training. Now we're going to go into some active free time. This is where you guys can go to different places if you want to. Train, shop, it's entirely up to you on what you all do.
Oh, can I ask what this collar will do?
What the collar will do? You mean for your training?
Yep. Is it the starter one or the second one up, basically?
It's the starter. It's the starter for right now. And I believe you wanted it to train Will, right?
Yes, I did. It's like she has to will herself out of it, you know?
All right, going down the list, we've got Nymph. What are you doing? Is there anything you want to go adventure and see?
I don't know if Nymph would go off by herself. I think she might stay in the Force base. Maybe not in her room. Maybe she'll be in the like main lobby area and latch on to whoever. So
all right.
I'll see what everyone else does and I'll decide.
Okay. Flambe.
I need to do some training. I need to actually get some stuff in, so I need to work on my stamina and my will. So you know what? I'm gonna grab Nymph for some training for both. Yeah. I need to get better at some stuff. I need your help. I can do training on my own, but if I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong, it doesn't really help, right?
I suppose. She's full of herself. Like, fine, let's go. What do you want?
Just like Forte, I get pretty tired very quickly, and I don't know how to describe Will. I
don't know either, because in this case. and
I notice I'm not as focused as I could be.
Oh, don't worry, we've all noticed that.
Well, that's not a very helpful thing, then. So, how can I improve these?
All right, follow me. I'm gonna take her outside and just be like, all right, use your watch. Go to town and back. You have 10 minutes.
Not flying, I have to run. Yes?
Go. It started.
All right, I'm going.
Nymph will be outside waiting for just forcing you basically to run laps back and forth.
Alright, so yeah,
and then every time you're gonna want to give up, you'll just be like, no, sorry, you need this, and that'll do both will and stamina.
Alright, so that would be... I do have wisdom of 1. Do I get any benefit for that, or no?
You do. If your wisdom is higher than the stat you're trying to train, you get +1 to that. It's as if the training thing was 1 less.
So then I can spend only 2 points and raise stamina and will from -1 to 0.
Yep.
Alright. That's probably about it for training, and then probably take, if Nymph is up for it, maybe take Nymph out to go shopping and get food and stuff like that. See what kind of stuff might interest her for flavor.
Alright, Pog. Yeah, that's fine. I'd go out with you and we could patrol the streets of wherever you're taking me to just be like shopping and just have a whole Dragon Ball shopping adventure. Just Nymph face palming the whole time. Just, oh, why are we doing this? Just trying to bribe her with food.
Look, we can get you a swimsuit and go back to the amusement park.
Why would I need that?
Because look, it's cute.
Okay,
I can just...
So, we're going to let you do that. Fava.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to, I guess, mingle and meet with the new members we have and see what they're doing, how they're training and stuff.
Well, Rika and 10 don't seem to be around. They seem to have... They seem like they're going to be flying back and forth between North and Vegeta City, right? But of course, Forte is there. He seems to be outside meditating most of the day.
Oh, I don't know if I want to break that meditation. Is Ari around?
She's not here right now, no.
Oh, I would feel so bad if I broke that meditation, though. So I'm like, oh no, do I approach? Yeah, why not? If he tells me to go away, I'll go away.
All right, you go. As you get closer, he's kind of sitting there. He's kind of hovering above the ground a little bit, right? His legs are crisscrossed. His arms are kneeling, set over them. He's making a symbol with he's got his hands together, making a circle. But as you get closer, you distinctively hear.
Is he asleep? What kind of snore am I hearing? I couldn't tell if he was just like levitating through pure vibration or if that was just like him snoring.
Who knows? I mean, he's still floating there.
That's impressive. I'm gonna try and wave my hand in front of his face.
Nothing.
Poke his shoulder.
As you poke his shoulder, you hear him go, what? I wasn't napping, I was meditating.
I think you were doing both, which is impressive.
You have no idea. Shut up. Can I help you? With that, he stops floating as he puts his legs down, kind of starts stretching a little bit. Meditating always gives you a good crick in the neck.
Now, how do you float like that? Is it just like flying or is it something else?
I mean, it's just flying. Namekians learn to fly when they're young, so it's like second nature, almost like breathing at this point.
I've only recently learned how to fly. Before I would just be on the Nimbus. The
Really?
cloud, the cloud the dog had, but yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I was told not to fight for a long time.
Yeah. I was at the tournament, I remember.
Oh right. That scene. I mean, but hey, how you think
Don't worry. Kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. You're not the only person who gets embarrassed by their parents. Well, in my case, it's parent. But
what are they doing that was embarrassing?
Let's just say that I'm the black sheep in my family.
I thought I was for a time too, to be honest.
It's something me and you got in common.
Yeah, like I had two really strong parents for Saiyans, but then they wouldn't let me fight. So I thought maybe they just thought I was weak or defective when I was born, but now they seem to have been okay with it.
Well, if they thought you were weak, then they were pretty crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, now they say I was able to, but they just didn't want me to. But they haven't exactly explained why.
As you two continue to converse, Forte stretches a little bit. Well, I'm gonna go for a walkabout.
Yeah, are you adjusting well here?
Adjusting well to being here? You mean at the Seiya base, or what?
I mean in general, but yeah.
I mean, I'm adjusting as fine as I can, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, and there's probably a lot going on.
It's a whole new place, I'll get used to it. Just take some time.
Yep, no rush.
You're a good guy, Father. With that, he kind of pats you on the shoulder as he starts to walk away. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Okay, I won't.
And with that, he leaves. I love how I got the token out just to make him leave.
And with that, he'll just keep wandering around base.
All right. Axel, what are you doing?
Well, I want to start working on that project I told you about.
Okay.
How much are the materials for that going to cost me?
Depends on how... are you trying to make, high quality versions? Are you just trying to make,
I do want to make a decent quality. Probably at least a semi-precious stone.
Okay. Are you looking for real semi-precious stone or or a cubic zirconium version?
Either or, honestly.
All right. For the raw materials that you would need to make all the items.
Well, I do need to make 3 more now as well.
Without the stones, just the raw material for the items themselves, like the metal and all that, would be, let's say, 1,500 a piece.
Each?
For each person, 1,500.
Jesus Christ.
That's 1,500. You do understand
Oh, that's true. I guess.
It's the same cost as well as our tickets to Dinoland.
All right. I guess. Yeah, I'll pay that.
All right. Now, for the real gemstones, we're talking about varying in price of up to 10K a piece, right? The cubic zirconium versions, like the fake, the ones that they kind of mass produce for things like that,
Yeah.
obviously are much cheaper. And the cheapest versions that you could get are 2,500 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
You can borrow some of my money if you want.
I mean, I
Now
need
there
this
are
math
there
in a
are
second.
there are even cheaper options, right? Well, this wouldn't be so bad if you weren't adding every single.
Even if I wasn't, that's still a lot of money.
Is there a bundle deal? I'm just kidding.
Wholesale.
You said it was how much per stone?
Per stone,
Yeah.
it's 2,500.
Jesus Christ. Well, I guess they're not getting a stone then. That's literally just buying the stones would be all of my money.
Now, what I was about to tell you is you can get things that aren't the precious stones. You could get cheap, quartz items, for much cheaper. We're talking around 500 zenny a piece.
I will go with that one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not made of money.
Now, mind you, you can get colored quartz, different colored
Well,
quartz.
that's why I said semi-precious. I'm not looking for something that's super expensive.
Okay, I mean, I guess I was confused because, I was thinking rubies and stuff like that. Homemade ones of the. No, you can get colored quartz for 500 zenny a piece.
Okay. That means this is gonna cost me a grand total of 12,000 zennies.
I'll find help and pay for that.
Nah, don't worry about it. You have to know what it is. I think you do know what it is, but Fava doesn't know what it is. All right, I will drop all that for it.
Okay.
Now, what do I have to roll to do this?
You're gonna roll me a skill check.
Can I add mechanical eyes and mechanical mind?
You can, and then you can also add a +1 for your forge.
Okay, so that's a total of +7. Please don't fail me, dice. That's a total of 21.
All right. I mean, you are able to make each one of the items, right?
Okie doke.
And set the stones. Well, I mean, they're not perfect items, but they're not terrible either. They look like they were crafted with care.
I'm assuming that's gonna take me an entire day's worth of stuff to get everything and do all that. Do I have time to do anything else, or is that my only thing I'm doing that day?
What else were you thinking?
Probably some training.
So you want to use some training points?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What kind of training are you doing?
I want to do some leaf blaster training.
Ooh, you want to learn leaf blaster?
Yep, that's a total of 4 points to learn it, right?
Yes.
I will spend the amount needed to learn it, and I will learn it.
All right, you've learned leaf blaster. That's a new technique that you have. It is currently as strong as Roma's.
Awesome. Did I see Rika or 10 wearing any kind of jewelry?
No, you didn't.
That makes sense. Martial artists probably don't usually wear a lot of jewelry. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I had to do.
With your guys' free time over, the girls come back from their shopping.
I'm telling you, this swimsuit will look amazing on you.
Nymph is just gonna look at you and snap, and her clothes are going to mold on her body to be the one that you looked at. I can just do this. I don't need to buy that. I'll just change back. I'm not going to, because that was ridiculous.
Well, I already bought it for you.
Fine.
Alrighty. After your time training and everything, getting more acclimated with the area, you have been periodically sent on small little missions for the Saya Force.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, you are flying over kind of the same area that you found Ma in with the Cyber Force, which should have been. No, it wasn't near East City. I'm not sure where it was at actually. Anyway,
the next time, is there something I can do the next time we're all together in the same place, like the whole team?
I mean, you're all together right now. If you want to do it now, you can.
Nope, sure. Is this including the new people as well?
Oh, they're not with you now.
So you do it, I guess, back at the base.
Yeah. Is that okay, Shira?
Sure.
It shouldn't be a super long scene. I'm sorry.
I'll just get rid of the map then. You know, that I
You can keep the
painstakingly
map.
brought out, you know, with all the...
To be fair, he was asking before you put the map down.
No, he didn't. I was...
Nova, roll a clip, please.
Nova, roll it back. Show Shiro how
With an old-
wrong he is.
With an old-timey filter on it.
With an old-timey filter.
It happened so
Complete with,
long ago.
Complete with those
And a
effects of, the film degrading.
Oh,
And a,
God.
and a mustache somewhere. I'm not gonna say where.
Oh my god.
Oh, you also have to have the music behind it. You know, the silent movie film music.
Actually, Shiro, the next time, is there something I can do the next time we're all together in the same place? Like the whole
I
team?
mean, you're all together right now. No, what did you want to do, Axel?
Well, Axel is going to go ahead and kind of get like a large box he has. And he's going to say, well, as some of you who live at the base might know, I have been working on my blacksmithing skills. And as a result, I figured this might be a interesting way to go ahead and practice those skills. He is going to give, I can't remember what I did. I believe it was a bracelet for, he's going to hand a bracelet to Nymph, a ring, I believe it was going to be a ring for Flambe, a necklace for Fava. I'm not sure what would be appropriate for the other three though. Shiro, what do you think would be appropriate for them?
I don't know. I didn't make it.
If I might make a suggestion, one of those like little clip things to hang off the dog collar for Aerie.
I did not have enough to make one for Aerie as well.
Oh,
Aries immortal.
I don't have the
it's
money.
okay.
I don't have the money.
Aries
Probably a hair
immortal,
clip.
okay.
Oh my
Like
god.
a brooch.
Yeah, I guess I can give a tend
Things to
a hair clip. Yeah.
Yeah, things to keep hair out of their eyes would be fine for a martial artist.
Yeah. I'm not sure what Rika would like.
All right, Minty, when you redraw a tend, you got to put the hair clip.
Okay.
I'm guessing a bracelet for Rika as well. And I'm guessing a necklace for Forte.
All right, so going down with the NPCs, right?
Yes.
Tend, as you put the hair clip in her hands, blushes slightly and, you know, gives you a smile and kind of like holds it close to her chest. Rika, right, takes it, you know, puts the bracelet on, kind of twists it around, you know, like shakes her wrist around a little bit to see how much it goes. She's like, I may not wear it while I'm fighting, but it's not bad. I give it a good 4 out of 10. Good effort. As you give the necklace to a Forte, he like holds it in his hand for a second and looks at you and goes, how much do I owe you?
Well, I wasn't going to charge you nothing for making them. It's mostly just practice for myself.
So you're giving this to me?
Well, that does tend to be how gifts work.
He kind of grips it tight, puts it around his neck as he goes, I've never been given anything before. So, thanks, I guess.
No problem. It's nothing at all.
If I was gonna lean over like, hey, look, we match.
2 halves of a best friend's necklace. Anyway, but I'll let you guys react now. Him giving it to you.
Flambe, you go first. I'm gonna be last.
Axel, she's gonna put her hand to her forehead. I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm not really sure what one should say at something like this.
Upon you saying that, and 10 seeing that it was a ring, right? You see as she puts she puts her hand to her mouth, right? And you hear Rika go, oh, this just got awkward.
Whoa.
In all seriousness, though, Axel, thank you. No, it's cute. I know
You see as Aerie just starts throwing like cherry blossoms in the air.
Oh my god.
I appreciate you, but I don't care about you in that fashion. I'm sorry.
I am unsure what you're talking
see-
about.
You see 10 is just got like tears in her eyes. Rika's just like, oh no, right? Forte's like, heartbreak, man. I mean, I don't fully understand it because the Namekian people, you know, but I've watched a lot of TV show dramas. My heart breaks for
I
you, man.
am unsure what is happening at the moment. He looks very confused.
You'll understand when you're older. She just smiles and accepts the ring.
Dr. Kara says that a lot.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, boys. I could not resist.
That's so funny.
I think we broke Faye.
No, Blaze broke Faye. Dr. Kara says that a lot. Mark it for shorts. Go. Anyways.
Hold on. I need to give me a second.
That's fine. I still have to go.
And like that, we've lost Nymph.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Fava.
If I was just gonna put it on around his neck, like tuck it around where the neck tie is, scarf, whatever it was. I just drew a man. I don't know what it's called.
It's like an ascot, kinda.
It's like a bandana or something. I don't know. But hey, thank you though. What was it made of?
Well, most of it I made out of gold. The gemstone can be whatever color you like it to be.
It can be blue like his eyes.
Okay.
Just to pop out a little bit from all his red. Well, thank you though.
There's no problem at all.
Yeah, he's securing it just to make sure it's actually like fitting proper and nice and tucked away.
I'm back. Okay, the laughter is over.
Okay.
I assume
Give it a second.
this is the night before, right? Before we leave.
Yeah.
You'll hand the bracelet to Nymph, and she'll look down directly at it. What is this? Can I be a big bitch right now? Can I roll with observation to see any imperfections in it?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
19.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, there are imperfections. It's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
Little...
Are you sure? Are you sure those are the words you want to tell me?
Good lord. Yeah.
What is this imperfect piece of... And she's gonna throw it behind her and walk away.
Fava's gonna go catch it.
She's gonna shoot a key blast at your hand to stop you from catching it.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna chuck it right back at you. Take the gift!
Oh, you're throwing the necklace at her?
No,
the
you got a
bracelet? I don't want it. And she's gonna drop it outside her door and go inside and for bed. Not from that abomination. And then,
my god, you're so rude.
And then in the night, she's gonna grab it and put it on.
Aww.
We have character progression. Yay.
Okay. Wow, okay. I didn't expect that to go that way, but okay. Anyways, so it's the next day now. You guys have your little mission.
A mission. Where we at?
We're gonna say we're looking at the map here, right? You're kind of... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Kind of more like in this area. There's just some normal scouting. You're not doing anything big or major. However, as your mission progresses, something catches your eye.
What's this something?
A small orb appears in front of you. On it, you can see the marker of the black bow, right?
It's going to mean good things.
This is a communications orb of sorts. As a screen appears.
Oh
right?
my god!
Like a holographic image. On it, you see a Namekian, a scar covering part of his face, sitting in a large throne-like room.
Oh boy.
With this, you hear a voice come from over the monitor. Ah, it's so good to finally meet you, Axel, Nymph, Flambe, and Fava.
Wow, you really are old.
Do we know who that is?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I should have introduced myself first. My name is Piccolo.
No, it's Piccolo.
I think I know my own name. Now, I've heard much about you, and the fact that you have collected 5 of my Dragon Balls.
No, we only have 3.
Oh, no. Trust me, I know all too well. You see, I've been watching you for some time, especially after the incident at the Black Bow Mine.
Boring. Can I delete this? Or can I blow this thing up now?
Let him
I
speak.
wouldn't do that if I were you. You see, I've come to give you a ultimatum, so to speak. I want you to hand over the 5 Dragon Balls that you currently have in your possession.
Why would we do that?
Oh, well, it's very simple. For the next 3 days, for every day that you don't bring me the Dragon Balls, I will destroy 1 city.
So what?
Niv, I do believe that we are supposed to protect the cities and lack.
I see. So you need a demonstration then.
As you see, as it switches to a camera, right? You see a bustling city.
Is
Axel,
it a city we have on our map?
Yes.
you recognize the city.
Oh, don't do this to me, Shiro.
It's East City.
All right.
As you watch, you hear Piccolo continuously talking.
To make sure you understand that I am not bluffing, I'll have my first chair, Brass, destroy this city in the blink of an eye. Though it's possible it can be saved, I did also send this message to Sprouse. Hope you're watching.
Shiro.
Yes.
Axel's is not gonna be here anymore. He's gonna be flying to the city.
Are you taking off towards West City? Or
Yeah.
East City, my bad? Okay. You
Yeah,
start
where are
taking
we
off
at right
towards-
now? Compare.
Is the orb something that can be carried? Like, it's
could be.
portable?
I mean, it's floating there.
Flambe, I know you're the team leader, but you should grab it and we should go after the abomination.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So you guys, are you trying to fly off?
We're gonna grab the spear and go.
And let's not intimidate him anymore.
As you guys try to grab the orb, you hear Piccolo go.
Enjoy the consequences of your actions.
As the orb explodes, Flambe, I need you to roll me an agility check to see if you're able to pull your hand back fast enough.
Speed!
Speed!
Let's move that 20 out of the way there.
With that, I guess this is gone now.
Uh-oh.
Side
Come on.
Nope.
Ooh.
That is
Nope.
Just grow it
5.
back. Just grow the hand back. It's fine.
All right, it explodes and you take 4 damage.
Okay.
You notice that inside of it, its explosion and the fact that it hurt you is because it was a key explosion. You see small little black shards of a crystal as they turn to dust.
Oh, he's using the dragon orb for this.
Yeah. I mean, they were mining up a ton of it for him. But if that's what he can do with that, then I can imagine what else we'll have to deal with.
I'll have to be careful.
Especially since it explodes. But let us move and talk.
Nymph leading the pack. Let's go!
All right.
Am I able to get a hold of Sprouse over the communicator?
You don't get Sprouse over the communicator. You
Oh
do
my God.
reach Roma, though. With that, as you get it, you just hear, "Oh, thank God.
Did you get
Fava,
that,
are
too?
you okay?"
Yeah, we're fine. What happened on your end?
He's just like, Sprouse went out on a mission for a little while to check on something, some kind of walk, I don't know. Me and him were flying around, and then this orb came.
Oh,
After that, we heard Piccolo, and then, well, after that whole thing, I didn't know what happened to you.
well, we had gotten the same orb too, so I guess we're off to East City.
Sprouse took off as fast as he could.
I need everyone to roll me key sense, except for Axel.
Let's,
Sorry, Axel, you just can't sense key.
I mean, it's fine.
5.
Is this just plus key, no aptitude?
No, it's just key.
All right, 18.
18?
Mhm.
Flambe?
7.
I'm feeling something.
Fava, you stop dead in your tracks.
Oh, do I know?
As coming from West City, or not West City, coming from East City, is an immense level of ki.
Oh.
And on the horizon, you can even see a glow. Axel, you can
Flashback.
also see the glow. You can see the
Flash.
glow.
Okay.
Yeah, the flashbacks to Sprouts being like, the more I use my ki too much or overwork my body, the closer I get to being dead. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, I will tell you
Aw.
this. You're not sensing Sprouts' ki.
Oh, that's worse. Well, I'm just gonna turn the rest of whoever's with me. Whatever we're gonna find there is quite terrible. Assuming
order
that's
to
what
speed
Rastus
things-
talked about.
In order to speed things up, since Axel went first, we'll say he got to East City first. Axel, as you reach East City, before you fully make it there, you see a very large explosion, a massive detonation. And by the time that you get there, East City is nothing more than charred rubble. Fire plagues the streets. What do you do?
He is going to try and go to Dr. Caro's lab, like where it was located.
You are able to make it towards that section of the city. The lab is destroyed.
He is going to try and start searching the rubble.
Go ahead and make me a check.
All right, I will go ahead and add in my specialize.
Okay.
That is a total of 7.
As you rip and pull into the ground, you are throwing away chunks and chunks of debris. You don't find anyone or anything. Your sensors can't pick up anything within the area. You don't have feelings like normal, but you can feel the warmth of the fire of the area and a chill within the air. It's about at this time that everyone else, you make it to East City. As you make it to East City, you can feel the devastation in the air, the massive level of ki that detonated in this area. It takes you a few minutes because you can't sense his ki, but you do eventually find Axel digging through the rubble.
May I help him?
Yeah, you can help look.
He just
That's
does not
not
acknowledge anybody who, like, he's not acknowledging anybody who's coming there as well.
Even though she was human, she had at least a ki level, I presume.
That's true.
Yeah,
You want to try sensing ki?
Yeah. Oh, and I missed. How could I miss the whole? Oh my god. +4 would just be an 11.
Can I
You-
sense the area as a scout too afterward?
Yeah, you can roll sense ki. You, Fava, feel
Mhm.
faint keys around, but none of them feel familiar.
I got a
They
16.
you do sense some ki. It's not here, but it is familiar. You fly a little bit away. Do you try to clear any of the rubble?
Oh, this is a character moment, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I sense a familiar key.
That's correct.
I'll blurt that out and I'll help.
You guys go over there and try to move and shift all of the rocks and stone?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to be removing rubble from, like, even if they are faint, like, I'm going to at least remove rubble from where I am sensing ki at least.
Fava, as you do that, you're clearing away rubble. You find some people hurt, wounded, sure, but still very much alive.
Oh.
Axel, are you just staying there, or are you following Nymph?
Unfortunately, Axel is the kind of guy, he doesn't feel like he could have failed this tremendously. And he's going to keep trying to find Dr. Caro.
So it's just Nymph and Flambe that go over to the familiar's key
And
signature?
Baba, I think.
I
No.
actually
Fava is clearing out other areas.
Okay.
I blurted out that there was familiar key and where it was, and I went to help the abomination.
Oh, you went to help the abomination. Oh,
Yeah.
So you're here still with Axel pulling. So Flambe, you're the only one going over there.
And then I'm gonna dig out that spot.
You start pulling off pieces of rubble. As you do, you rip, shred, and tear through the rock and the stone, the building, the metal, until you see a bit of green. As you continue to clear it away, you start to see some other things as well. A toned arm, that seems to have been burned to a singe. And as you tear away everything, you realize that the key, the weak yet familiar key sense that Nymph was able to get, wasn't of Dr. Caro's, but of Sprouse. Most of his body seems to have been burnt in the blast, and in his arms, and not breathing, is Dr. Caro.
Axel, over here!
Oh,
Can I give it a little bit of key to try to give that to Dr. Caro, see if that helps?
You can certainly try.
Alright. I will give Dr. Caro some key.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Let's see
fly
if
over
that works.
too. Cause if that don't,
You try to give her key, but you cannot give living energy to the dead.
well, you said not breathing, so am I able to attempt CPR of any sense, like chest compressions or anything?
Yeah, you can try.
Because she couldn't have been dead for long at this point, so there could be a chance.
Alright, I will give it a little bit of key to Sprouse, then hopefully get him somewhat back on his feet.
Would my clever thinker pro be there for thinking about doing
Yeah.
the?
You can use the clever thinking pro.
Alrighty, so that'd be a +5 then. It's a 9.
You know, with Flambe's help, you try to move Sprouse from holding on to her, moving from his badly burned body and moving him over so that you can get to Caro. You begin giving chest compressions and CPR over and over, and unfortunately, there's still no life. It is about at this time, Axel, you get there. You see Caro on the ground. Your sensors don't read anything, no heartbeat, no respiration.
Bava, you can heal people, right?
I can certainly try.
Why haven't you tried yet?
Well, I was trying to get her heart back up and running if I could.
Oh, go ahead and try your healing.
Alright, he's gonna do his prep and step and see if that works. Like, still doing the compressioning, but trying to actually do the healing. Personally,
You
he does
try-
not know if that's gonna work, but he's at least going to give Axel a peace of mind.
You try. But unfortunately, no matter how much key you put in, how much key you use, there's no change.
Axel probably sees Fava like visibly sweating from like how much he was trying to put in, because he's not like his strength is like a 0 essentially.
Mhm.
It's a 0 or 1, so like he's already and his stamina is basically -1. Nah, he has absolutely been like overspending himself trying to get Caro back up.
Just seeing that Axel will like help you get her back up. Well, is it not working?
She's gone.
It's not working.
She can't be gone.
It looked like Sprouse did try to save her as he's pointing over to Sprouse with his badly burnt body.
Well, he did a damn bad job of it, apparently.
Axel,
What?
look around.
My primary function is to protect Dr. Caro. And I told her that I couldn't. If I had been there, I might have been. God.
At this point, in all seriousness, we struggled against Sprouse. You think you could have made a difference if you had been here?
I could have done something. And the absolutely nothing I did by flying over here. I should never have joined the Saiyan Force. I should have just stayed here, helped Dr. Caro.
And died?
If it meant protecting her, yes.
Nymph
You would...
is gonna hand Axel the 1-star ball while you both are going. You
Yeah,
can
Fava's
protect her
gonna-
still.
The
We
hell am I
just
going
got-
to do with this?
We can bring Dr. Caro back. Maybe if we're lucky, maybe we can bring everyone back.
And Fava is going to at least go over and start healing Sprouse. Well, he still has a pulse.
You're able to heal, but he's still badly burnt.
Yeah, I can't heal the burn. I know that.
Are the Dragon Balls that strong? Can they do something like that?
Sprouse did say that if you get all of them, we can get a single wish. We have 5 of them, we just need to take the other 2 from King Piccolo.
Well, all right, let's go ahead and find them and take them back right now.
Now, upon you saying that, from in the sky behind you, you hear a very deep, bassy voice go,
Well, I can guarantee you, they are powerful. So, with this demonstration, show you what you needed to do.
All it's showing
I'd
me is
say-
I need to kill you right now.
Very well. Which one of you shall fight me first?
So this is where we're gonna end this episode for now. Tune in next time for Brass versus Next, Emissary of the Demon.
All
Now I
right.
understand. Now I understand why Axel was on the thumbnail for today.
Indeed.
It was a lie. It was a lie. Oh, I just needed a character. I just needed to put a character of one of you on there.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe
can't.
You made
done
me
this.
cry for this.
All right. Well, with that being
Damn.
said, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. If you enjoy what you do and you want to support us further, you can check out the official Patreon. Link is in the description down below. We love and appreciate all the support you can give us if you can. Don't feel required to. And all the way up from $1 tiers to our $200 Grandmaster tier. Thank you, Moto, for being our current Grandmaster. And if you want to stay in touch with us and join the community in a lightning fast speed, don't forget we have a Discord where we are doing some cool things, like we got to watch some of those play tests of people playing the one-shot. And we're going to be doing some one-shot tests with some rule changes to see how they impact everybody going forward. So if you want to be part of that kind of stuff, make sure you swing on by. But with that being said, we are going to wrap things up here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all on the next episode. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.